Now it's about not quite 7 o'clock. This is going to be the first official party, reading kind of thing. Hopefully selling more books than reading. And then we're going to see how this goes. We're going to take it easy right now. Maybe start the thing at 7:15, 7:30. Play some music again. Take a break. Read some poetry. And just see if people don't throw dead cats at me. If they don't, I'll keep reading. If they do, I'm going to read even longer. I got a few more they won't like, and I know I do. So we'll start this one like that. Yeah, oh yeah, we'll start this shit eventually, whether people want to or not. Okay? I thank Mike for showing up. One of four. Actually, for those of you who don't know what's going on here, that's good for you. All right. I'm doing a little, I put out a book, a poetry book. I'm going to be doing a couple, hopefully selling a few, but almost everybody who's here owns a copy of it. So we'll see what happens with that. And I'm going to read some a little bit later, but just I want to thank everybody for showing up. I'm going to do a Dylan Thomas and maybe do a shot of Jameson and come back and do some reading. So start that jukebox again. Do that voodoo you do so well. Okay. All right, I'm going to read one. Whether you like it or not. You might not like it. I'm going to do a light one. Nick, you like that irony gets out life's little wrinkles, don't you?
That is my favorite.
All right, well, we'll start it off with that. She said, honey, I love you. Let's walk down the aisle. He said, no way, baby, not the last mile. They parted for life. They left single file. She wore a tear. He wore a smile. Tears dried up. Pain went away. She met a man. They married one day. He stayed wild, never did settle down. Spent his life just running around. Now, some things in life are never forgotten. She made the top. He found the bottom. The night they split up, they left single file. But now he's got the tear, and she's got the smile. Thanks for Nick. All right, let's get back to the jukebox. By the way, books are for sale, $20 bills, unmarked, non-sequential. All right, hopefully circulated, and we'll go from there. So we'll be, yeah, I'll be signing books. I'll talk to you if I have to, you know. I'm trying to get this whole star thing in my mind, but I'm looking out for people, so it's just not helping me yet. All right, we'll get back to more poems and stuff, and thank you for coming. And make sure you take care of Rai Rai and Big B behind the bar. I love those guys, and I love you guys for coming in. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, it's not over. You're stuck with me for another hour and a half. Unfortunately stuck here with us. I'm doing a little poetry reading. We're doing like a, I wouldn't call it a book release event. I would call it a party, kind of. And I'm going to read a couple poems from here and there, drink beer, eat wings, have fun. By the way, I want to do a shout out for my buddy Paul Lindeman of Cincinnati Closets and CJ, Don and Tyler own Madonna's. I'm going to tell you something. They have been so supportive of me in my life here for the last 20 years. You can't believe it. I can't believe it either, because I can assure you in most places I would have been terminated on many, many occasions. But they're very patient, and I appreciate that for them. Thank you. Yeah, let's hear it for them. All right, let's do something. I don't want to get too heavy yet, because I'll start crying. I'd rather be drunk by the time I do that. I want to get into my Dylan Thomas thing of all drunked up, and then I'll start crying. All right, this one's called Salad Days. And actually, this one was inspired by my publisher, Tony, over here. When I gave him the original transcripts, he goes, why don't we just call your book, You're Born, You Go to Prison, and You Die? And I said, oh, come on, Tony. There's some funny shit in here. He goes, where? He goes, why don't you write something about salad days? And I said, you mean like the Shakespearean version or the way we use that term today? And so I'm like, I'm leaving the fun. He goes, oh, I guess my sense of humor isn't coming across. I said, Tony, you're a publisher. By definition, you have no sense of humor. So I thought about that. I ruminated on that. And then I decided I would bloviate with this one. It's called Salad Days. In most cultures, it comes between the soup and entree. But in Paris, France, it's after dessert, s'il vous plaît. There's an irony to arugula and frisée. They taste bitter to the tongue, yet they are so sweet to say. A quarter of an iceberg drowning in blue cheese, add steak and potato, or order heart disease. About the same time William Hearst renamed hemp marijuana, Cesar Cardini created his dish in Tijuana. I guess egg and pasta are salad by definition. It's doubtful they really deserve that recognition. I never achieved détente with anything Russian. For me, it's tossed veggies with ranch. That ends this discussion. Yeah. Where's that remote? Back to the music. Thank you. I want to thank Nick. Nick, thank you so much.
Happy to do it, bud.
We'll see how he does this time.
In lieu of payment, I just want to thank you. Believe me, actually, that's what I'll do. I'll do poor poets. I'll find this. Hang on.
Any day now.
Here we go. They say ars gratia artis. I say kiss my ass. Goods and services are exchanged for cold hard cash. The work outlives the artist, a scant reassurance when the premium is due on my healthcare insurance. I find it easy to feel bitter and slighted when my talent seems fiscally unrequited. I guess I'm destined to live my life as a poor poet. To paraphrase the cliche, yeah, I know it. Tunes. Now, some people say they were born with the blues. I got them from the top of my head to the soles of my shoes. When you hear my story, you'll know why. You'll feel a whole lot safer when I die. My mom was a hooker. My dad was a creep. He ran away. She walked the street. I'd cry at night alone in my bed, thinking of ways to make them both dead. I was anointed the angel of death. I helped people take their last breath. Didn't matter if they were big or small, man or woman, I killed them all. So I'm sitting here on this death row aisle. They're shaving my head to walk the last mile. See, there's a chair in the hall waiting for me because I was found guilty in the first degree. So now they're leading me out of my prison cell. The preacher said, boy, you're going to hell. And as for my death, you're waiting to see. If I could, I'd take you all with me. I got them psychopathic serial killing blues. Providing me an a venue to make myself even louder than I normally am. Thank you for that. And Toby is here. Toby Lay did all the graphic work on this book, and it would not have been possible without him or Tom Bacher. Obviously without me either, but Toby, thank you so much. I fucking love you. And we are going to do a shot of something. Okay? Not heroin this time. Okay. All right, let's get back to the music. We'll come back. So let's hear it for Toby and Gary, please. Thank you very, very much. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for coming out tonight. I want to thank Big B and Rai behind the bar. For making money off my coattails. Fucking love you kids. You know that. That's fucking America is right, bitches. I'm gonna do one here. I might do another one by the end. You know, wifey told me I couldn't get drunk, and I can tell you, if I stay here much longer, she will be upset. Okay? Because I am headed in that direction. Yeah, easy for you to say, mister, I don't have a ring on this finger, all right? And speaking of drunk, this one is on page 41 of those of you with your hymnals. One of the favorite pictures is the urinal with the broken glass there, which Toby, of course, made look even better than it originally did. And it's called I've Been Thinking. I've been thinking I can't keep drinking the way I've been drinking. To my liver, it's a kidney punch. To my brain, a synapse crunch. But I excuse my addiction as unique human condition, and I swear I'll change my way, but then I wake up, it's a new day. And then I start thinking, I can't keep drinking the way I've been drinking. So I busy myself with things to do to keep my mind off fermented brew. People talk about their rat race. My day moves at a snail's pace. I try to resist, but then I relent. Cash for the potion, money well spent. Then I start thinking, can't keep drinking the way I've been drinking. Now I don't know how long I'll live. My own trespasses I seem to forgive, but if bodies are temples, then I blaspheme, because I like to party to the extreme. Then I start thinking. Music, maestro. Okay, did we start this jukebox? This is Leon. Leon and I like to spar. Fortunately, he doesn't hit me nearly as hard as he can, but I try to hit him as hard as I can, just so you know. All right? And Lou, who is making all your food tonight, he's our boxing coach. And again, this is going to be the last thing I do tonight, so you can...
Thank God.
I know, you can count your lucky stars, Earl. Somebody play Earl Must Die. He loves that song.
She will.
He plays it every fucking time he's in here, so it must be good. All right, let's, I think I'm going to do the eponymous poem here, if I can find it. I don't want to leave... Hang on, here we go. I'll find it. All right, let's do this one. It's not the eponymous poem, but it's something that I just opened and kind of remembered. It's called The Final Suspense. In everyone's life, page 43 in your hymnals. In everyone's life, there's a final suspense. It starts when you're referenced in past tense. You've thrown your last punch, you've got your last kicks, and you're ferried across the river Styx. But wait, how can life be so cruel? Where's the exception to the rule? Aren't we more than bags of dung excreting all that passes our tongue? Maybe we're just big carpenter ants, building up this, tearing down that. So after work like insects we scurry, the idiots of Macbeth's sound and fury. Traveling my path, I procrastinate. I'm in no hurry to learn my fate. But on my journey, I wonder one thing. At the end, is there judgment or nothing? And that, on that happy note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.